This video is sponsored by Y-Food. See you later, Kevin. We have got a lot to get through today, but check out this. The Maserati Gran Turismo Liberty Walk actually made it on my drive. What an achievement. But today we're not using the Maserati Gran Turismo. We'll be using Hannah's Ford Mustang, which obviously we've put on air ride and we've also put a Remus exhaust on. But let's get going. Oh, look at the mess inside the unit. We've got the M4 still undergoing surgery here. We have just found out exactly what these oil lines are for, so we can continue to rebuild this once the oil cooler is here and the new lines, which I've ordered from BMW. Can't wait to get that built up and starting to roll off the ramp. Inside here, yes, we are going to be installing this later. A new exhaust for the Volkswagen Golf R because, well, there's some things that I don't quite like about the old exhaust. But we'll get onto that later in the video. And of course, my Gallardo patiently waiting for the twin turbos, which is happening in the next video. But for now, we've got some unfinished business with the Mustang. So obviously the Mustang is Hannah's car, so I've let her choose the modifications. Already we've got the air ride and the Remus exhaust. Then she picked the wheels. Now I already showed you that she picked these 3 SDM alloys and they are absolutely insane. They look incredible. But although they do fit the stud pattern, they are ridiculously wide and, well, they stick so far out of the arch. So I don't quite think she's got something right there. Look at these things, they're absolutely massive. And these are gonna look so sick if we can actually fit them to the Mustang. And I know just the guys who can, well, help with that. Let's go. Okay, so we are at the Performance Company, aka Liberty Walk, and if you guys have watched the Maserati build, then you obviously know what is about to happen. So let's get the Mustang inside the Performance Company and we're just gonna see if we can get these wheels to fit. So inside this huge box here is the solution to making the wheels fit. Hannah, well, you got yourself into this one.
Okay. Yeah. Look.
Okay, look, so here's the deal. Hannah seen the Maserati finished, she's seen how good it looked, and she was dying to do a Liberty Walk kit on one of her own cars, which obviously is the Mustang. She talked me into it, well, she talked herself into it, ended up buying those wheels, and then the kit just followed.
It's no more vodka in my head, got no release for it. I see a flip, I make a flip. I'm a hustler, I just hit a lick. This that double shift, this that overtime. I'm on my job, player, you know I was born to grind.
Oh my God, Hannah, you are gonna love this. Check out front splitter, way more aggressive there. Obviously the rear arches, the absolute Mac Daddy of the Liberty Walk kit, and that is going to allow us to fit those wheels which are in the boot of the Mustang. Look how much girth it adds to that. And then just like the Maserati, we've got a huge ducktail spoiler. I think that looks absolutely ace. And then the rear diffuser as well, that is going to look so sick. I think she's on about changing the whole colour as well. I'm not sure how much money Hannah's actually got. That is looking ridiculous. Oh, I'm so excited for this. And if you guys saw the Maserati build, you'd know exactly how this one's going to turn out. Right, but the Mustang must stay here now at the Performance Company where it will start undergoing the Liberty Walk kit. So you're in good hands, Mustang. Hannah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, let's head out. Now, this is the perfect time for a Y-Food. And if you want to win a mini fridge exactly like mine with the MA branding, then head over to my Instagram right now. Now, Y-Food have been a sponsor of the channel for a long time now, and it's probably because I drink so many, and that's because it's a perfect meal replacement drink. Now, they come in sachets like this, or milkshakes like this. And inside one of these shakes is 500 calories, full of vitamins, nutrients, it's lactose free, it's gluten free, and there's no added sugar. which makes it the perfect meal replacement drink for someone like me who's constantly on the go. And it also keeps you full for at least 2 to 3 hours. I love that. So, with help from this little banner appearing underneath me right now, you're gonna get a nice little discount code for your first taster pack of Y Food to find your favorite flavor. And also, don't forget to head over to my Instagram to enter in for the chance to win the Y Food mini fridge. Thanks, Y Food. Right, let's unbox this.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the...
Now previously I fitted a 3-inch Scorpion downpipe and full exhaust system. And it is insanely loud. It's so noisy. Almost too loud, in fact. Or am I just getting old? No, it's definitely too loud. This thing drones like hell on the motorway. Although the loud exhaust may be fun, you've actually got to be in the mood to drive it. And not only that, these exhaust tips don't pass the fist test. They're too small, miles too small. Not only that as well, I want to actually use this thing on the track, and being this loud, I get kicked off. And that's where Scorpion is lent as a helping hand with the parts back at the unit. This might be the most anti-YouTuber thing to do to make the exhaust quieter. Actually, I don't think it's going to be that much quieter. It might just eliminate the drone and it might sound better. Well, who knows? Let's get back to the unit and start fitting it.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again.
Well, here we are. This is a saviour to my eardrums.
Keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long?
Okay, so we're not at my unit because the M4 is in the ramp. The M4 is actually stuck in the ramp because there's no oil in the gearbox, there's no oil in the engine. I can't start the car to put it in neutral to move it out of the ramp, so, well, essentially it's stuck. So luckily Malibu Performance have got a spare couple of hours in the ramp. They said, use it and then get out of our way. Make your car quiet. So as you've seen, we've got a Scorpion resonator. This is going to go in the center now, which is hopefully going to stop the drone of the exhaust. Then we've got new Scorpion carbon tips. Thanks so much for these, Scorpion. I know you wanted to pass the fist test, and yes, they definitely pass the fist test. And not only that, we've got these little corner pieces here, which means I can put the OEM valves on the exhaust, which means it could be loud or quiet whenever I want. So here's a little before. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss that. So, let's get fitting the new exhaust.
Look, I'm about my pledge, I'm decked up on blue.
Okay, so here it is, basically a full Scorpion system, straight out the turbo, all the way back to the back box, and it is insanely loud. So all I'm gonna do is be taking out the pipe in the center section and replacing it with a resonated version, which should eliminate that drone. And if you like the look of that t-shirt, the link is in the description box below.
I'm really up a few levels with it.
They've also sent me the valve section, so I can now put the OEM valves in there, so when I take the car out of comfort mode, it will open the valves and make the exhaust a little bit louder than usual. And then of course, time to take off these smaller Scorpion tips.
Hey, that's Avi. Flower child from the sun rays, but I run fade, got a punch drunk. My providence, they don't love us, they rather treat us like an animal.
And replace them with the bigger carbon Scorpion tips. They look sick.
Middle fingers in tandem, going tantrum, yelling swell with a big smile, young phantom. Hi mom, I'm on camera.
Okay, one thing is for sure, the exhaust tips look 10 times better, and obviously fist test, yes. They look loads better, way more aggressive from the rear. Now, will it sound better, and do the valves work? I hope the valves work. Anyway, right, let's test this. Okay. Now, race mode. Oh yeah, that is louder. There's only one thing to do now, test it out on the road. Hopefully, no drone. Oh yes, I can hear again. I enjoy driving the Golf again, and I might be able to take it on the track now. Oh my god, this is so much better. It hasn't fully eliminated a drone, but as soon as I close the valves, it is so much better. Yes, I think we've absolutely smashed that. What a successful day, dropping off Hannah's Mustang, ready for the Liberty Walk here. That is going to be sick. And the Golf R is finally sounding how it should, and I can hear again. There's a reason Scorpion charge more for the carbon tips and the resonator. It's just so you can hear, and the carbon tips Massive tips, looks so much better now. We're in the perfect location for a little exhaust test. So just before we go, let's have another little exhaust test. I love it, I absolutely love it. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.